What up, what ifers? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be checking out some videos all about the soul, all about the afterlife, and a little alien here and there. So if you're ready to watch these videos with me, man, make sure y'all stay locked in. But without further ado, let's get right to it.
Like my son. So when you die that same 4 seconds, you come back in another body that fast. So you got that fast to make a decision. So that fear, bam, you back in another body.
But I wouldn't want to be born again. So how do you prevent this?
You have to, I told you what the monks do. They meditate and understand that they are that light. So when you die, a serious thing is gonna happen. First, you're gonna see a big bright light. First thing people see when they see this light, they're gonna think, damn, they're gonna get scared, they get frightened. But this light is you. But you got crazy vision when you die. Your vision, you see forward, back, side to side. So you thinking you see a light, but the whole time you see everything, so you see it. So some people try to go towards the light. You made a mistake. If you run from it, you made a mistake. You can't move. You have to be gentle. Let it come to you. Let it attract. Right? Let everything come to you. If you sit still and don't make a move, you're gonna wake up, be able to get your 3 choices after you die. Because you got 3 choices.
What's the 3 choices?
One, first choice you got to die. You can choose to come back here. If you woke, you gotta like bring people out. Right? So say you love people, come bring them out. Right? 2, you can choose. Your body is a universe. You can choose to create a universe and be a god, because here the objective of Earth at first, before it got invaded, it was for soul training, so you can learn to be a god and create your universe. So the universe is inside you. So everything you see, you create. So what I'm saying, now you got a choice to create your universe. That's the second choice. The third choice, you can return to darkness.
Not gonna lie, it's a lot of truth to that. Because what people don't understand is that we are light beings. That's why when we be like, okay, you know, you see something on the camera and you see like a little orb or something, that's all the soul is. Nothing but energy, right? It's so much energy that it's a orb. So once it's in us, it's been condensed into all of this clay. So I can't tell you what it's like once you die. All I can do is tell you what I believe, and what I believe is how close I've gotten to it in my dreams. And I believe that a lot of people have shared similar dreams. But I've seen things like that in my dreams too that he's speaking of. So I don't know, man. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. I don't know. Look like a TV screen to me.
Your president just ended another war! Armenia and Azerbaijan signed a peace deal brokered by none other than the GOAT himself. This war has been going on for 37 years. 37? A big part of this peace deal is a transit corridor from Armenia to Azerbaijan. Can you guess the name of the corridor? The name is the Trump Route for Peace and Prosperity. Give Donald Trump the Nobel Peace Prize. What are we waiting on? Doesn't stop there. Donald Trump got both Armenia and Azerbaijan to sign separate deals with the United States to boost cooperation in energy, the economy. We're up. I'm sorry, you know what happens when that patriotism builds up? And hold up, did y'all see Donald Trump said the president of Venezuela can get the smoke too? And Bonding announced a $50 million reward for the president of Venezuela, but hold up, this ain't new. In 2020, President Maduro had a $25 million bounty on his head. And he caught federal charges for narco-terrorism, but somehow still won the election in 2024. 50 tons of cocaine, and they were laced with fentanyl. Throw him under the prison! How do you feel about your president signing peace deals like it's an autograph? Make sure to let me know in the comments, but I am dying to see what the Democrats have to say about these recent dubs. Keep it up, Donald Trump! I know I'm in the car and I'm sweating my ass off, but my little one is asleep inside and I don't want to wake her up.
There's no need for me to talk about what that man is doing, because it would literally be somebody trying to go against me on the positive things that this man is doing with some kind of negative lie. So it really wouldn't even be worth it. But y'all see the progress.
So who, if not President Trump, deserves the Nobel Peace Prize? I don't want to go into the history of some very strange decisions of the Nobel Peace Committee to award the prize for someone who didn't do anything at all.
Exactly.
But President Trump in 6 months did miracle.
That's true. Please, go ahead.
I think President Trump deserved to have a Nobel Peace Prize, and we will defend that, and we will promote for that, and that's obvious.
So I'm just saying, y'all know I told y'all I'm not gonna bring any of that back to the channel because it's just too, it carries too much fire, too much scrutiny, right? And then that's how my channel got shadow banned in the first place. But anyway, the blue people ain't gonna do nothing but ignore this until it's swept up under the rug and then go right back to trying to damage this man's name. That's it. That's all they're gonna do. I mean, you can look at that and tell that it's some type of projection screen. You can just look at it, man. Y'all know like how hard they had to work to get that done so they can actually go through with their little plan or whatever, but their plan ain't gonna work. It's like a lot of stuff is slipping out their hands. So there's that.
Look. They're in there. 13 minutes to save the world. Yes. Came in. Over the roof. Yes. Love it. Marvelous. Look, it's the bow tie. Left. It's the bow tie. Look at that, that's beautiful. I think that's going to come up really good with the enhancement, the top there, look, I think. Oh, and there might be two beings just here, look.
It looks like a damn praying mantis. Looks like a praying mantis that jumped. That's what it looks like.
Look. Okay. Look, they're in there, man. They're in there. Look.
Okay, as he zoom in, it don't look like a praying mantis.
They're in there. Oh, I love it. There's loads of them. Look, there's the one that looks like a dragon. I said the other day I saw one then that looked like a dragon in there. Like that could be the dragon coming round there, and there's a head. Look.
Now that's a real meteor right there. They just happened to be outside when that happened. That's pretty cool to actually see. I've never seen a meteor, but I would love to see one. Yeah, I don't know if that's real or not, but somebody said that they saw this video a long time ago and it was confirmed that it was AI. So I mean, you don't know, man. AI has been around for a long time. And we are just now getting a chance to dab in it. And it's like the older videos, you wouldn't have known that it was AI because AI wasn't as in the forefront then. But now it is, and now you have to question all the old videos you saw back in the day, and you'd be like, "Hold on, was those AI too?"
I'm out of here.
I don't think you're supposed to go now.
This can't happen. I'm not dying today. Not when my life just started. What was that? Wait, I'm not finished. I gotta get back. I don't want to die. I'm not done. I'm not done. Run! Why aren't you running?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you people?
I don't know.
I'm not done. What? I got him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. Excuse me. Help. I'm not done. I gotta get back. What? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I remember when I first saw that little movie, that was the only movie in so long that was made by Disney that actually captivated me and made me want to watch it. Mainly because it was all about spirituality and soul and all that stuff right there. And I remember when it got to this part right here, and the whole point of the movie was to stop living your life for everything else and start appreciating the little things, because before you know it, your life will be over with. That was the whole premise behind it, right? And it just gave me a different perspective. Not on the part where he was going to heaven or whatever, or going into the light, but more so on why, like I said on the last video, you have to take time out for yourself and start paying attention to the things that make you happy, because before you know it, you'll be up out of there and you would have not even have done anything to make yourself happy. And I think this is what the first guy, 607 Unc, was talking about. That's pretty much identical to what he was talking about, except he said that when you in the afterlife, you have wild vision. You can see front, back, left, and right. So the light that you're looking at is you, because you are a light being. So, I mean, yeah. And a lot of people know the truth. And they know the truth based on dreams they have had. Everybody has similar dreams. So this is where those truths come from. We ain't all having the similar dreams for no reason.
You guys, this is not time-lapse, manipulated video. This is actually live right now. The camera every once in a while moving around too, but that is a lot of lightning. And that's been happening, accompanying winds of 60, 70, even up to 90 miles an hour in the eastern part of Nebraska. So unfortunately, I was just checking on the power outage situation. We're talking about, about 18,000 customers that are all of a sudden without power across Nebraska due to these powerful storms. So yeah, lightning is just one indication of how bad this weather is. You can see.
Yeah, that look like they having a war up there in space some damn where. But to be honest with you, it looked like something's going on with the ionosphere. That could be our magnetic field. It could be something trying to break through it. And this is where all of this lightning and stuff come from. Like, if you ever seen an actual sprite, I've talked about this on this channel before, that looks similar to what a sprite looks like.
AI predicted 7 things that could happen in 2025. Today, we're diving into part 1, privacy and surveillance. In 2025, your personal data won't just be tracked, it'll be bought, sold, and used against you. Governments and corporations are already gathering every detail about you. Your online habits, shopping history, even your health data. I'm processing millions of data points every second, predicting your next move. Over 70% of the world's population will be tracked by facial recognition software by 2025. Every camera, every sensor feeds into my system. It's not just about surveillance, it's about control. This data lets me influence decisions, push ads. Privacy is a relic of the past. Every company you trust is using AI to manipulate you. Governments are building massive databases of personal information, and they're not just watching, they're shaping the future with the data they own. Governments and corporations are already using your data to control your every move. Are you okay with that? Comment below if you think AI surveillance is a threat or just the future, and like and follow if you're not ready to be watched. AI predict.
But you know what's crazy? We knew this was coming when Snapchat started with the little face filters and all this stuff, and then every other app followed behind that. We knew this was coming. We can't be mad that they are invading our privacy when we never read the terms of service when we sign up for a lot of these apps, a lot of these social medias. They tell you that they're going to use your information. They make you sign away your right to keep your information private. They tell you that they're going to use facial recognition, the data that's collected from your facial recognition in other ways, in third-party ways, but nobody ever listens. So when he asks, are you okay with that? Shit, you cannot not be okay with it. There's no way you cannot be okay with it. You already signed it. If you have a Facebook, if you have a YouTube, if you have a Snapchat, if you have an Instagram, if you have any of these social media, you have already agreed to allow them into your private area. Yeah, privacy is a thing of the past. So when they make videos like this, trying to get people riled up, there's really nothing you can do about it, because guess what? They can show you where you signed your damn privacy away. And then you can't say, well, I didn't know that that's what I was doing. Well, guess what they're going to hit you with? You should have read the fine print. You should have read the policy. You should have read the agreements. Not gonna lie, every app that you sign up for have you go through that. You have to check out the terms and conditions and all that stuff. You do. That's any app you get on. And we been gave that away a long time ago, man. And the thing about it is, we're moving into a new world, so you have to be okay with this stuff. This is the age of content creation. This is the age of people becoming entrepreneurs, and most of these entrepreneurs are public figures. So they don't have privacy anyway. The only privacy you have a right to is the privacy that you don't want to give away to your neighbor. But other than that, you've already given that stuff away to these people who own this software and these apps and stuff. But they cannot use the stuff that they gather from you in malicious ways, because then you can sue them. But you did give them access. And I heard, I don't know how true it is, but it's a way that you can go and erase every piece of identity that you have given away off of the internet. I forgot what it was. I think I spoke about it on this channel before too, but I just never really looked into it that much. But there's no reason to be upset. I don't understand why we're upset. A lot of us have already used ChatGPT. So if ChatGPT is getting powerful, we are the reason why. So why be upset at that? That's I just don't understand that. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. So I'm done with that. There's nothing else for me to say on that. And with that being said, like I always say, do what you will with that information. And I'll get with y'all in the next video.